Live-ish. Almost live. Alright, well. Oh, you have to click go. No! Enough. You have to click go live on the top right.
I did.
Well, then we're live.
We're live.
While a couple people are getting in the room, I'm gonna do a practice something.
Let me turn that air down. You pick up that thing.
Morning, y'all. I hope you've all had a restful, awesome evening. It is a pretty beautiful day here in the Dallas.
Very nice.
Jeff is adjusting the pressure of the airbrush for me. I would tell you what that means, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm just turning the air down so that she can have a little bit of airflow. What's everybody up to today? Early bird gets the worm. Hopefully we'll get some subscribers, some friends, some fam that never get to catch a live because they may be at work or doing things during the daytime or at nighttime during the week. It's Saturday. We thought we would, do a little different, little guys. Little guys. While she's doing that, I am going to clean out this airbrush. I have that song stuck in my head.
Which song?
I can't even think of the name of it.
Sounds lovely.
You already know. You already know. I think it's a rap song that I probably wouldn't like because of Pigments. Echo. There's echo? Or is that just saying? Okay, calm down over there, mister.
It's my lawn and I want it now. Y'all remember those commercials? It's close. I was just doing a warm-up one.
Okay, I turned it off. It only takes one person to say it. Everybody doesn't have to.
Well, sometimes.
Bowie!
Enough!
Oh my God! How do you stop that? That is the one thing that I cannot deal with.
Here lately, they've gotten a little bit extra. Anyways, onward with the day. Need some paper. What does everybody have going on today?
No, it's not even guard puppies. They just bark just to bark. I can't do yap yap dogs. You had to get a vibrating what? Collar. Oh yeah.
No.
I can't do yap yap. I can't. It really, really bothers me. All right. So what we're gonna do today? She was having some fun last night doing the black paper with the white alcohol ink. So she wants to do another one. I took the nozzle off my airbrush so that it would be a little bit wider airstream to maybe
So simple.
to make it a little wider push. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. I hope everybody's having an awesome Saturday. It's just the beginning. We'll be right back.
Do you have a problem in embellishing? Or I can do it later. I just didn't know if you wanted to participate.
Right now.
Not like this.
That was a little fast. I didn't know it went that fast. Jeez.
Alright. So this is just a practice round. Only because it was a lot of fun playing with these AI roses last night. What I'm using right now is alcohol and the alcohol inks. For the white on black, I'm going to use just a blending solution. I usually don't use blending solutions, but I was advised by people that know more about alcohol inks than I do that that's going to be the way to go.
Kim Crow Art.
Hey, Kim.
She got in a bad bike wreck and broke her neck, and she's in a neck brace, losing her mind.
I'm sorry, Kim. Hope you feel better.
Well, it sounds like it was a pretty bad wreck, but luckily it wasn't like one of those crazy neck breaks where you're paralyzed and quadriplegic or something. At least you're able to move your body. Man. Just gotta rest. Now's a good time. It sounds bad, but now's a good time to do something like that, because then you don't gotta go anywhere anyway. So.
Of all the times you were gonna break your
Of all
neck,
the times, yes.
probably the best of all of those.
It's never a good time to break your neck, though. I'm just over here cleaning my airbrush stuff here. I know what I do know. I have that straw cleaner kit. These cats are crazy, dude, but they are more than...
I'm trying to create like that hard outer shade line.
Did the cats eat anything today?
They ate some wet food this morning. So I'm using the alcohol to push the tinted resin outward to create that kind of darker outer ring. In theory, anyways. It's definitely working better when I was using that watercolor brush last night, but that's fine. This is just to get like my brain situated on thinking about alcohol inks instead of resin.
vibrating collar, bark collar. What's up, JJ? Dawn and Charles.
Oh, also we have a Mother's Day sale going on the website right now.
What is the sale?
Use code MOM for 12% off.
Mom for 12% off. Did y'all hear that? What? Celebrating moms and whatnot.
Your mom's an M. Okay, this one doesn't look very rosy yet, but I'm not giving up. Never give up. Never surrender.
I hope that's like good cleaning it. Y'all already know.
You want me to try to get a different song stuck in your head?
No.
Could bring out Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin. You would say that, wouldn't you?
I would and would. I feel like a rose isn't a rose unless the middle of it looks all like whoop. It's technical sound
It
effect.
sounds very technical.
It is. I can't even explain to you the technicalities behind my
The
technical.
super duper technicality of it.
Yeah.
It's one of those where you just have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, because it's like G14 classified. Okay, that's not it.
I feel like this is clogged somehow. Joe, what's up? Monica, what's up? TZ, Joe's, Gina. What's up with everybody today? I feel like I need just a little piece of wire. Dude, these cats go non-stop hardcore like. Does anybody want a cat
Rosie.
or two? Because I'm just about ready to give them to a good, loving home.
He kids. Probably.
My kid, not. I giveth, and I giveth away.
This is one I did last night.
I
covered
taketh
this
and I
one.
giveth away.
You're silly. Alright, I guess I'm gonna do another one since he's still.
No, it's not a new heat gun, Teresa. It is a embossing
Yeah, it's an
Heat
embossing gun.
gun.
So I did these last night with masking. Was it Frisket? I don't know if you guys can see the rose that kind of like swirled onto it. But I'm going to probably ruin it by dropping this lime green color on there, but it's
That
a yellow
turned out
kind of a
beautiful.
morning. I'm gonna use a blending solution because I'm also gonna drop some pearl.
Drop some beets.
Mm. Not really sure what I'm doing with this, but in my head it's gonna be cute.
I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Thanks. Plot twist. Not cute. Abort.
You guys, how does that look? Is that a little too bright? We had to shut all the windows in here because it is super bright in here today. Well, and we've never went live this early, so.
Oop, okay. Abort that. Let's do some, what is this? Pink by Zig.
Gina, I'm not sure. Are the cats old enough to get fixed?
Soon.
Soon.
She's gonna have to go crazy with this one because crazy is as crazy does. And that's not why, but it sounded good.
I fixed my cat at 5 months. I don't think they're 5 months. We've had them probably 2 months.
Yeah, they're not 5 months yet. This is not cute. Okay, now let's fails. Just throw more alcohol at it. That is something I learned.
Isn't that how a lot of people
in
fix a
life.
lot of things?
Yes, should be.
Mary Harris says, good morning, y'all. Snowing here in Maine. What?
Snowing in a lot of places, B. Like where Jen's at, all of the snow.
It's May. The snow is done.
Nope.
We didn't even get any snow.
So that looked cute. Let's do some more of those. Let me get this thing open.
It snowed in Connecticut last night. Jeez. Note to self. Do not go to Connecticut. Wow. I feel for y'all. Why is that not going through that hole? Babe? You're sweet.
I was just wondering why it wasn't. Same as you.
Stacy says we got snow here in Smoky. What? Y'all, it is sunny and beautiful, and there's no snow on the horizon here. Not even close. But
I think I saved this one.
Texas is very known for snowing, raining, hailing, and 80-degree weather all in one day. So
This has that stuff on it, but you want to peel it off whenever. I'm not going to use those colors again together. Let's just do these. These guys look cute a second ago.
If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm taking like bread wraps, like the little seal things,
Twist ties?
twist ties, and I'm twisting them, and I'm running them through my airbrush to clean it. You gotta really twist them, and it makes for like a cleaning spiral thing to clean your. You got any paint residue in there?
I foresee you having to do some actual videos for Airbrush, like for real tutorials.
People are asking, so might as well do it. Thumbs up on the way out. That's right. On the way in, and on the way out. Not only the way out. Hiawatha Lube. Mary Smith, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I need to soak this in it. Let me just scrape it off. We'll go get some breakfast, Dawn. Thanks for coming. Have an awesome day. AZ. So, if you guys didn't hear, we do have a sale on the website today for Mother's Day. 12% off if you use the code MOM. I would have made it Dad. Well, wait a minute.
Hint, hint. Alright, do you have time to do another one of these before the airbrush?
Yeah, you can use it still. I was just cleaning the. Are you gonna put something in it?
No, it's using the air. Only the air.
Oh, I gotta put that back in there.
Are those swirly roses even possible with these? The pearls?
Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, caps or lowercase, doesn't matter.
Cats are what?
Caps or lowercase, or doesn't matter. The code.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Alright, see if that is that enough? Here, take it through here. You 60 in the morning. Oh, you're not ready to use it.
Well, I was, but then I started this one. So I want to just knock this out real quick and then I'm going to pick that up. It is not as easy with the pearls because all those little things you got going on. Okay, abort. Abort, 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 abort. I'm just trying to get all those lines from that failed flower attempt off. Okay. Now we can make it do other things. What are we gonna add to it? Let's add some pool.
Janine, it is 9:38 a.m. on a Saturday. We got 40 people watching, 21 likes. Can we get some thumbs up, people? Can we get some happy Saturday thumbs up?
Give me all your thumbs.
Ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so I can scrape these off? Is that what you're saying?
Well, just use your finger to like feel it.
Can't you use something else to where it won't like it's still sticky. I'll use X-Acto blade. I can just kind of pick it up from there.
Okay. Okay. Black Yupo. Check. In frame. Check. Now, I've done a little bit of research. Like, I've watched 2 people. And I did stay at a Holiday Inn once. So, basically, I'm an expert at this now. And by expert, I mean absolutely don't know what I'm doing. But I do know you have to shake this a lot. And that white works better with blending solution rather than alcohol. And I'm going to use a couple drops of pearl, which... if you don't do alcohol inks or haven't used pearls, they don't like working with alcohol, even though it's an alcohol ink. Makes no sense. But they'll curdle, basically, so you want to use it with a blending solution. Also, I have the sniffles, so sorry about that in advance. The airbrush I'm going to be using is a mystery. I'll have to ask Jeffrey about it.
Babe, you know what it is. I want Eclipse.
Yeah, but I didn't know if this was the... It's the HPCS I Water Eclipse. It is well used and loved. It's not broken. It usually has a back on it and a tip on it. But Jeff was cleaning it, and the back doesn't really matter.
See,
as long
you
as
can't.
don't
That's
mess with
not.
it.
This stuff is not like. It stays like wet, and then you get it on the white. Like you can't.
Okay, I was just wondering if it would work. And then the tip of it, there's typically a needle that goes through here and it comes out right here. So there's a whole other part in the front, but I just want the airflow and I wanted a wider stream of air, so Jeff took all those parts out, so it's going to be easier for me to use this.
Sandy Stewart says, "What's the paper?"
I got it from Amazon. I'll try to,
It's black cardstock, isn't it?
yes, that's what it is. Black cardstock. Meow. What I saw was a little dibble dabble of your whatever you're using, whether it's alcohol or that's a blending solution, and a couple drops of your white. This is Snow Cap, and I'm using a little bit of pearl. Daggum pearl. My pearl is clogged. This is ruining everything. See, I need a pointy. Oh, I didn't. Yes, I did. I don't know what's happening. You have scissors?
I have no scissors. Your scissors.
X-Acto blade.
X-Acto blade.
I'm just gonna have to snip the tip of this.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea to put that stuff on there. Or you just really have to let it completely dry.
Yeah, we know.
Because this is like not. I'm gonna try to put some of this leaf on here. Do some purple. I'll do this burnt. This is a fun burnt.
All right. I'm unclogged. I'm gonna put a little bit more blending solution because I don't know what happened while I walked off.
Is it one whole sheet? What the hell?
That didn't move a whole lot, but that's fine.
This needs to be
Snow cap, blending solution, below.
that doesn't work too well.
Okay, not hating it yet. Proceed. Snow cap, pearl, blending solution, below.
Black cardstock with a shine question mark. It looks kind of matte, maybe eggshell, satin maybe.
Yeah, satin.
Clara, what's up?
Claire, I'm trying it again. Comma. I don't know how it's going, but we're sticking with it. I think you have to do this a lot like the way you would get into it with any other fluid medium. You kind of just have to let it do what it's going to do. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong already. They don't make it have a center yet. I'm like starting in the center. Okay, we'll just call this one a warm-up one anyways. Maybe I need more air, maybe that's the issue.
Yeah, turn the air up.
No, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I need to be. So I'm gonna put that aside. What, how do I turn up it?
Put it underneath there, pick that thing up, and the knob, turn it. You can see the little arrow moving if you just turn it.
Alright, so right now I'm at about 1. What should I turn it to?
Is it moving?
Yeah.
There you go, and then hit it so that you can hear it.
Okay.
This doesn't write very smoothly.
I'm just gonna try this on this Coastie just to see my air pressure. That's the sound of a compressor.
I'm just trying to embellish these. This does not work. Man, these pins really get out fast.
I'm gonna figure this out, y'all. Today, right now, today. It's going down. Thanks. Alright. blending solution.
Can't
Check.
write very much with
Snow cap. Check. Airbrush. Get after it.
Yeah, this is not right. How did I do this last time?
Alright. I want a wider, like, petal base, so I'm gonna try to add a little bit more blending solution. I'm trying to, like, swirl and mix it about, but I don't know that that works.
Mix it a boot.
Nowhere did I hear people's PSI. I feel like I'm up too high. Alright, I brought myself back down to a 1. Can I just use this and like do this?
It's like these damn pens dry up so fast.
The answer is
Doesn't ever
kind
go
of.
to the. Oh my god. That's gotta be Michael Graves. Hey! And then he's gonna. That's the one thing. I'm like, I know he's not gonna want to pay.
Give him a price.
I'm gonna give him a hell of a price.
I don't know if that means a good price or a worth it price.
So, if you guys ever get a commission and you're like, I really don't feel like doing it, or you know the customer or the client, and you're like, yeah, they're gonna haggle, they're gonna make me feel like crap, you know, how some people do. Just go ahead and give them a price that you know they're not gonna pay. So just in case they do pay, you're getting paid very well, and there's money in your pocket. Just give them that "what are you kidding me" price, just to throw it out there and be like, this is what I'm worth, this is how much I charge, you came to me, this is what I do, pay it, it's no big deal. If you feel like you can pay it later on, then come at me later on.
How big did he want that dragon?
It looks pretty big. It looks at least 6 feet. It doesn't work very well.
Alright, it seems like
And then sometimes that kind of backfires on you, because I've done it to where you say, you know what, I'm going to charge them $1,500, and if they don't pay it, fine. If they do, awesome, that's a lot of money. And you say 15, and they come back with, awesome, when can you start? And then you're like, God, I probably could have got about $2,000, $2,500. You never know.
you can't shoulda, coulda, woulda it though.
Yeah, you never shoulda, coulda, woulda. What is that? S-C-W. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
You. Gotta love the sound of yard work in the morning. See, you got people on your lawn.
Oh, man.
Yo, I swear I thought he was about to go yell, get off my lawn.
Today after lunch, 1 or 2.
I think I may abort the blending solution because it's kind
He's
of
got headphones in and he's got his blower on, so I highly doubt he'll hear me.
kind of not working out as well.
Come and see the people. Pugsley says, "Good morning, everybody." He's actually settled down. I'm surprised he's letting me hold him. He's going crazy. Him and Wednesday are cray-cray right now. He's actually really calm. You guys want some food? Look out. How's that working for you? Is it different?
I'm trying to figure out if I like using the blending solution or the alcohol better. Here's my dilemma. It looks more flowy with the blending solution, but it moves better with the alcohol.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just drop some dribble of both. So alcohol, blending solution, white. Does not look like the flowy, fabricy awesome that I have been watching on videos. But I am not going to give up. I'm going to make this piece a masterpiece. A frameable, sellable master picture. I had a comment today say that they wish we did more pre-recorded videos because it sounds like we're that they're listening in on one side of a phone call because we talk to the people that are in the live chat, but we don't repeat their questions or whatever we're talking about, so they can only hear half the conversation.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Should I start over?
Yeah.
So we had a comment that I read this morning that said that they wish we did more pre-recorded videos because...
Oh, yeah, the person that was like, I don't understand why you go live and then talk during it. Well, that's the whole point of going live.
Well, she said it sounded like a one-sided... Like they can only hear one half of the conversation, like a phone call.
Yeah.
Because when we answer a question, we don't repeat the question.
We do. I repeat the person's name and the question.
Well, maybe I'm just bad about it for sure. But anyways, I'm going to do better about stating what it is I'm talking about if I'm responding to somebody.
Teresa, because they look like those characters, and they're not bad kids. They're just misled.
Misguided?
And Teresa, what do you think about Cujo's name?
TG? Are you talking TG here?
Yeah.
She loves
Teresa.
moose.
I know, but it's funny. She said, Jeff, you named them after scary kids. What were you thinking?
That's fair.
All caps.
And also, Cujo's kind of true to his name. Very vicious. All right, you guys, I want to know, what do you think I'm doing wrong? This is your free opportunity to full-on roast my artwork. Use it wisely.
I think you're putting maybe too much white down. It's so opaque. If
Yeah?
you're trying to
Okay.
get it, if you're trying to get like that see-through look of that other person. I don't know.
You might be onto something, B.
Maybe it's too much hair. I don't know.
I turned it down back to 1. Okay, B. You may be 100%. Let me screw this up.
Clara says, what are you trying to do?
I don't know. Make a white flower on black Yupo. I've seen people do it, and they make it look so beautiful and easy. I like the look of this. Okay, where am I at? Where are you?
Maybe they get the whole paper wet first.
They don't. They just dribble some dropples.
Will you give me those crackers over there, please?
It's kind of aggressive, followed by a police. So I like it when it looks like basically this like X-ray style look, but then they make it look like chiffon almost. It's like see-through folds of fabric. And I know I can figure it out. I just also know that I'm not even close. I'm just gonna clean this whole outside area up because I find it.
It's funny because she likes these, and we used to eat these when we were little kids in Dodge City, in Wichita. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Well, we got 39 people in here that we could see. Maybe there's 39 people that we can't because they don't have an account, and we really, 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 really would love for you to go to subscribe to us, please. We're trying to get to that 50K. We're at 37K right now. So stoked about that. We appreciate all you guys, all your support, subscribing and sharing. And if you are a subscriber, please like and comment, and if you give us a thumbs down, please let us know why. We love all feedback and constructive criticism.
I feel like if I erased all this faded out area, it would almost look okay. Clara,
Right, Kim? It's like you just forget what you're eating. I tell you what, get some, is it Sargento cheese?
Yeah, Sargento pepper jack.
Sargento pepper jack. And get you a slice and put it on this. You can put these out for hors d'oeuvres and people are like, what is she giving out? Chicken and they eat it and they're like, chicken and a biscuit with cheese. Oh my God, this is so good.
Okay, here's my issue. It doesn't, like the white is so heavy, it just like sinks.
Maybe you should mix the white with the alcohol ink. With the alcohol. Like, maybe you should get some, put it in a little bottle, put alcohol in it with it, or the blending solution, and then do it that way.
I'm just going to continue with this until I figure out. This is going to be my perpetual test piece. Did Clara answer me? She always knows. Maybe I need to like roll it around before fishing it. Alright. Next. Let's not waste a whole nother one of these. Let's.
You know, it's like Clara said, create a whole solution of diluted white and add that. Fugly.
Alright. Whole solution of diluted white. BRB.
He's just chilling in the windowsill.
Whole
So, where's everybody from? Here on a Saturday afternoon. Where are you guys checking in from? I'd love to know. And maybe that way some other people can see. Maybe you're close to them.
rubbing alcohol.
Maybe you're a couple states over. Maybe you're a couple streets over. Who knows? Get a resin, an art partner, or a pen pal. I'm just going to stay diluted. 1 part, 3 parts. Blending, solution, or alcohol.
Oh, now y'all are getting mathy on me? I just
Yeah.
dumped it. I just put it in it.
JJ's like, I'm moving to Dallas, so I know everything now.
True. Very true.
Odessa, Texas. There we go. Live north of Tulsa. Teresa Griffin.
GG.
West by God, Virginia.
Okay.
We got a Kim Crows, and most family in Fort Worth. Well, we're in Dallas. We got an Ohio Booger. What's up? We even got a Canada in the house. What's up, Bridget? Mary Smith is in Austin. I love Austin. Clara says, Erica, do you want the soft edges of the white to go off the edge? If not, chase the white back to the center by changing direction of your airbrush. Now where are you gonna go, mister? The Artsy Heaven says, I'm up in North Minnesota. No, Minneapolis, Minnesota. TZ's in Ohio. Amy says, I'm from Dallas but live in St. Petersburg, Florida. I love St. Petersburg.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna. Alright, this one looks almost like a petal. That could pass as a petal, right?
Come here.
That one maybe could pass as a petal.
Let go.
Alright, this one's too little.
No. Since we have some people from Texas, would anybody be interested in this lip neon piece? It's easy. It's just easy. Don't mess with Texas. 11 by 17 print that I painted the neon on. I'm really stoked about that. So if anybody's interested, that is available.
Okay.
You're being so sweet right now. Crystal F says, originally from Oklahoma, living in Canada. Whoa.
Trying to get directional with it as well, which probably is hindering my learning. I'm just
Why
gonna.
is he so sweet right now?
I'm just doing a drop instead of like dumping everything on there at once.
Sandy Sanders said, point your airbrush in the opposite direction and the petals will be more rounded.
Oh, so indirect air. Here I thought I was gonna teach y'all something. Y'all are over here blowing my mind. B, I made a lizard foot x-ray. Did it get you? Did you get got?
He jumped from my stool onto my leg. I don't know why he thinks he can just jump on the leg and use the...
You like my lizard foot x-ray?
Where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Did that on purpose. So that's one nailed it, by the way.
You're going to have a little visitor here in a second. Ugly looks like my chewy. Sorry for eating in your faces, y'all. I'm hungry. Y'all already know. Alright, this seems to be dry.
Alright.
So she did this. What'd you do? You just put alcohol ink on it and then put the masking fluid?
Masking and then alcohol ink.
Alright, so I think I'm going to use an eraser to take this off. I could probably just...
Y'all's advice is amazing! See what can be accomplished when you just help people? You get a skeleton of a quarter of a flower. But don't count me out just yet, y'all.
Y'all, just let your alcohol ink dry. Babe, you could have made this the entire thing and it would look great.
I don't know which we're talking about. What now? Oh.
So did you do what I said to do? And it worked?
Which one?
Dilute it?
Yeah.
Cat?
Got it.
That looks great, babe. Let's see here. He's just chilling.
No, he's not. He was chewing on my first failures. Alright, you guys, I almost feel prepared to take this back to the big leagues and do a full piece of paper. Which, as I was saying that, I messed up it, but it's fine. That's fine, so let's go over that one more time. So if you're into this kind of artwork and this kind of everything, I really recommend getting a good quality airbrush. Maybe not even quality, but just one.
Well, get a good quality one so you can use it, but then also, you know, use it for air pusher.
Well, if you're going to invest, you may as well do it the right way. And so the other thing I was going to mention is that this is a lot less expensive than getting a whole bunch of, what's that thing? Dusters. And also, people at Office Max don't look at you funny for buying like 72 cans of duster.
72 cans of duster.
I saw My Strange Addiction. I know what the kids do with that.
I'm going to use some of this stuff here. This is the transfer leaf, which is not so, it's already on this stuff, so there's no mess. And I put it around it, so I'm just going to, hopefully, it won't take too long. No, I don't think it's going to work.
Y'all, I'm even getting directional with it now.
Nope.
I want to do a feather. I've never seen an AI feather done like this. I'm sure it's happened. I've just never seen it.
Look at that. I thought it was no mess, but it actually does come off.
I don't, okay. So, okay. Pretty interested in how these are like turning into like pointies, like feathers. What if I could do angel wings? Look.
Yep, I have my own hardcore project going on right here.
It does look very HC.
Oh wow.
This. Feathers. cat what? What cat what?
What cat what? What cat what?
I know I did not just mess that up. I know that didn't just happen. Okay, good. It didn't happen. Why are you on here? What are you doing? He's like, I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm here now. So what's up?
So I thought this was less messy. There's nothing less messy about this. It comes off in like a strip.
In case you guys don't know what Pugsley looks like up close, he's about to show you. Aha! Does not like airflow, so that's cool. That's fun. Keep going. Okay, this is looking pretty fun to me. I'm very excited about how this is going. Thank you all super much for walking me off that mini cliff. For my next trick, I am going to do feather. And possibly a whole wing. Who knows?
That right there.
Huh?
There you go. You got a little.
Okay, digging how this looks. I don't know if y'all are as into it as I am because it is a little bit plain Janey.
Kim, there is actually such thing as no mess. Because this stuff normally, it only comes off when it's stuck to something. I think this might be just a really defective piece. We're gonna see.
I don't understand what that spot is, but I'm gonna try putting some straight up solid white on there. Make it crazy.
See, normally gold leaf comes in,
that wasn't very crazy.
you know, you can take it, it just falls off of here. And the other stuff that I had, you'd put your sticky down, put this, and it sticks right away. Nothing comes off, nothing peels off like this did. I just wonder if that's just their type of stuff.
Almost used the wrong thing, but it's fine, y'all. We caught it. See how that solid white just goes boop, and then it's over it.
Lisa, if you, she asked Jeff, Jeff, would 20 to 25 PSI be enough pressure for basic airbrushing, like doing your neon technique? Well, it really depends if you have a gravity feed, which means the paint just falls into here, which needs hardly any air. I would say 15 to 20 would be probably perfect or a little high. Now, if you have the kind that has the little cup under here that you have to put the little jar underneath, that takes a lot more air to siphon out. Maybe that's what it's called, a siphon feed, which the air comes through here, sucks the paint out the end. I want to say when I did t-shirts, they were using like 40 PSI, but that's for like high volume, fast,
Get it done.
yeah, fast t-shirts. Like they were, and he was running like 15 to 20 airbrushes at one time. So you needed a constant pressure, all the time. So just like I said before, if you're not comfortable, just set up a board, get you a roll of paper towels, crappy paper towels, whatever. I mean, the crappiest, the 50-cent, $1 a roll, whatever. Put the papers behind, put the roll behind it, just drape it over it, pull it down, and just paint. And what you should do is set your airbrush setting, whatever your PSI, start to write that PSI on that part right there and just mess around with that. And then pull your paper and then set it up a little higher, write that there, mess with it, and so you can see the difference in what it looks like, the different PSI, the higher, the lower. And yeah, that's it. It's just practicing and making mistakes is the best way to learn airbrushing.
I think that's the best way to learn most things.
Watching, just watch YouTube channels. Everybody's going to have their own way. Everybody's going to say, you should do this, you shouldn't do that. Just listen to everybody and do what you feel comfortable or what you think is suitable for yourself.
What about yourself?
Claire says, Erica, step back and look at what you have right now. Claire always talks in capitals.
Because she wants
Ow,
to see
ow!
it.
Stop that! Why? What? Why does he think he needs to crawl up my leg when I have shorts on? My God. Sorry, y'all. Babe, I feel like this is the kind of stuff that people do when they first do resin and they swipe their finger through it or a stick through it. Like,
Did I just do the stick swipe? Am I doing that right now? I kind of like it.
I think that's like the first abuse of airbrush. Yeah, it's fun.
I just need to create a center. Someone give me advice on a center. I need a bloop, bloop, bloop. Claire, when you say step back and look at what you have, are you saying, girl, give it up, or?
You think you can trim kitten nails?
You would lost your mind. I guess I could give them Ace. My sister used to have those like rubber cap nail cover things for her cat. I don't know if it worked, but Manila Black is the one that has like brown undertones, right?
I don't know.
Usually I think not.
Pink center. Leave it black. Pink. These cats have 0 F's to give. That's right. Oh, they got scratching posts, Gina. Definitely.
I was gonna do so much more to it, but I feel like it's fine.
Now we just want you to see it from overhead. Oh no. Well, she is standing overhead. Cat nail caps. Oh my God, can you imagine trying to put nail caps on? They're skateboarding on TV right now. I think it's World of X Games. Dang. That was sick.
Thanks. Oh.
I'm gonna record that. Hold on, y'all.
I think they like that little bit of black bleed out. I'm just gonna do one last little hurrah all the way around to pull that black.
They're having a virtual all-star RV race.
That's fun. I'm making flowers. And it's kind of working. Thanks to you guys at home. I'm just putting this solution just inside the black so it soaks up it a little bit. And I'm continuing on with my blowy outing. Very technical. Very awesome. See, I'm making a thing and it looks like the thing I'm trying to thing it into.
I'm just trying to get out of the way. I'm starving. I'm starving over you.
I'm just gonna round out the top of this dude back.
Oh no, you got the baby duck.
Why do you watch this?
Aw, little baby wolves are eating the baby duck.
No, not watching this. I'm gonna let this live. I think I'm not mad at it for a first victory.
Victory-ish. Mm-hmm.
He loves
Very
it.
nice, very nice.
Alright. Mommy, moment of truth. We're gonna do one big one.
Uh-oh.
Get that big. I'm scared.
Nope. Nope.
Where am I? There I am.
Nope. There. Yeah.
It's gonna have to be good enough. I'll just do it with this. I think I'm gonna start. Here I am. One victory down and I'm already changing my game plan. Gonna start.
With your raccoon eyes.
Don't. It's true. Okay. I'm gonna start with the black down first because I really
Blowy
like.
outy e-science technical term.
Yeah, it's a thing. Look it up. It's a thing. All right.
Start out from the outside and work in, Teresa says.
Okay. Okay. Any other pep talky things that you guys want to help me with?
Pep
Yep.
talky.
Help me.
Pep talky.
Huh?
Pep talky.
Pep talky things. Okay, so I have just a little blurb of the black because I like what it looks like when it kind of like faded into it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I like it. I like it a lot. So, I'm gonna get our mixture that we made. It's very scientific with no measurements. It's a little bit of 91% alcohol, a little bit of blending solution, and a little bit of the Snowcap white. Meow. I'm not gonna add too much, but don't want it to get crazy.
We'll see you, Clara. Thank you. She's stepping out. Hubby's got to shut off the internet. Our internet's about ready to be shut off too, so she's gonna have to wrap this up in a second. We got a technical guy coming.
First
I
petal
hope
looks pretty cool.
It's what's his name? The cable guy.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Don't know that Jim Carrey works for AT&T, but it'd be cool.
I wish that would be a thing. I wish upon a star.
Okay, 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 okay.
Guess I could have cleaned this airbrush too. Stupid me.
Still have time. I want my petals to be fatter. Someone help me with fatter petals. You'd think that you just make the base of it wider. That is not the case, because then it just goes off into little points like that, which is still okay, but it's not what I'm trying to do. Therefore, help me.
It's like, that is not coming out of there.
Doing indirect air. Looks like I stepped on a starfish and then took an x-ray. P.S. Don't step on starfishies. That little dude is fun looking. I'm adding those little extra drops of white so that this highlight is in there. I hope that's obvious. I didn't mention it. I should never assume the obvious. Hey, did anyone help me about how to make my petals wider?
The petals will be rounded and pointed to the center. If you start from outside and work to the center, your petals will be rounded and go to points in the center. So if you put it down and push it towards the center.
That's what you're talking about, TG. I just misunderstood your advice, which it makes total sense what you're saying.
See you, Amy. Have a good one.
Love the fact that the more you play with something, the more you can figure out how to like control it.
That's what she said.
She meant it. Well, now I can't do the wide the thing. I can't do that with this one because I like how all of these points look on this one. So I'll just have to do one more. I am excited that I've gotten the hang of at least figuring out how to control even a little bit. So the flow of these inks with an airbrush, because I really was nervous about that. And probably the more layers you add, the more awesome it's going to look. And apparently backing off and not pushing it all the way.
Try on the next one. Looks like aloe leaves.
It does look like aloe leaves. It reminds me of some kind of Christmas flower, but it's not coming to me. No! What exactly, what kind I'm thinking of. Okay.
Looks like ghost cactus flower.
Do you guys decide the direction of how your petals are going to go before you start or as you go?
Poinsettia? Question mark.
I think that's what I'm thinking.
TZ says you designed a new species.
Watch out. Flower species creator coming through. I want to add some color to this. I think I'm going to add some pool because then it really looks 3D-y. Yeah,
3DE.
I said that. Oops, sorry. I'm just going to drop it into the center and let it dry here.
You can drop it like it's hot?
Yeah, but only in the center and let it dry. Hope I didn't just ruin this piece because I really liked how it was going. We'll find out together.
I'm going to try to airbrush something like that. Like how Ryan was holding his airbrush like sideways and like he was holding his entire hand and the airbrush. I don't get that.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So how we're gonna do this? Alright, cool. Okay.
Cool. Tight.
Pull tight. Also, backing off a little bit apparently does things too. Like not just trying to push it all like just super fast all at one time, but just scoot it and relax. Scoot it and relax. And scoot it and control it. I think those are fun.
Crystal and Monica. Crystal says, I have not been able to. I have not been motivated to do artwork at all during lockdown. I watch people do art, but no drive to do anything. Anyone else? And Crystal or Monica says the same. All this time and no motivation. Well, that's one of those things where you kind of have to force yourself. If you know you're feeling like that, it's because you just either you haven't made anything in a while, maybe you haven't sold something, maybe you tried something and it didn't turn out very well, or you're just not interested in painting anything. Try to just start doodling. If you don't feel like getting your resin out or setting up your table, try cleaning your table off. Try cleaning your area and just leave it for a day and then come back and then maybe just force yourself to do something. Just mix some resin so that you have to use it. Just try to do something different as well. And back to doodling, get you a big old thick sketchbook and just start doodling. And sometimes that just kind of sparks something like, man, I wonder if I made this any a little bit bigger or different, medium or something. Doodling always helps. And try this. Try to do something, like if you notice somebody said, oh, I like that, or man, I would love to have one of those in my house, or I'd buy that. Keep that in mind. Screenshot that. So you have that. You have something that people have said they've liked, or that they like. Do it, and then give it to them. I know that might sound crazy, but there's going to be a chance that that person's going to go, oh my God, I love this. How much? And you're like, I want to give it to you. I want you to have it. Obviously, don't do a dinner table, a river table or something. I'm just talking small stuff, doodling, some coasters, just keychains or drawings, doodles, just whatever. And just give it to that person. And somebody else will see it and they're like, oh my God, they did that for that person. How much would you charge to do one for me? That's kind of what we did. We just started to give a lot of stuff just to, we've given quite a bit of stuff away.
Don't get crazy or anything, but I'm doing an alcohol ink puddle pour. So, just so you know.
Look at that. Wow.
Here's my puddle. Mixture.
And then you can take the airbrush, get a
White.
little stencil, and then put some shadow in between each one of those and make it look like it's really
Cool.
popping off. That's pretty amazing.
Puddle pour with alcohol. That's probably already a thing, but new for me.
Teresa says, Jeff, I'm sending you masks to doodle on. I have red and white.
Thanks,
Okay,
TJ.
that'll be fun. Yeah, just go to Home Depot. You can buy a whole case of these for $11. You can get 100 of these for $11. You know how many you have to make and sell for $5 to make that back? 2 of them. I'm sorry, 3 of them to cover tax and the total amount. Whoops. I'm telling you, small stuff.
That's
It's
right.
fun. It's fun. I need to dust my area. Babe, not everything is
Isn't it?
No, it's not. Don't. Isn't it? She thinks she's a,
What?
I'll head that way. Like I said, that looks pretty. Joe's shrimp art says, "Oh wow, that is turning out awesome."
Thanks,
TZ,
Joefish.
look good. E.
I am super excited about this puddle pour style.
Yeah, Joe says it, right? I make money on my coasters. Coasters are something that are so easy. They're so easy to do, and they're so easy just to put away and forget. Put them in your shelf, put them in your dust-free zone.
We have a box right next to our dust-free zone that
And
collects all the coasters till we have a show.
They just stack up. They just add up. You don't realize how many you have until you're like, I need room for my coasters. Also have Darth Vader Sugar Skull on turquoise. Joe Shrimp said, I just did part 2 of my eyeball experiment. Okay. That sounds fun.
Are you gonna add actual airbrush to my this?
Crazy ass bird on TV. He just flies up in the air.
What are you saying?
Like straight up, comes back down. Rhinos are like, this guy's crazy. When you do resin art, what is the best way to protect the back from drips? TZ, the best way you can do that, hold 2 seconds. Why is this so? Oh, I know why. TZ. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. You can either use this stuff, HDX clear plastic, this or the black plastic works. If you need a big area and you have a big piece to put down, or little, whatever, just do your coasters, lay them down on it, spread them apart a little bit, separate them a little bit, so if it does run off, they don't, the resin doesn't go and stick together, and you have to cut them apart. But that way you will have 0 drips on the bottom. Just lay them flat. Don't sit them on cups or whatever you're doing. And same with your artwork too. And what it does, it just runs off, and then if you have a little bit of excess, just the next day, just turn it over, hit it with some heat, a heat gun or a torch, just a little bit, and then take an X-Acto blade and just cut just like that, right off the. It'll come right off. Just slice it right off, and you'll be fine. Maybe you have to sand it with a little 220 or something, just the edges, and it'll smooth right out. Joe, I have been, I watched Z-Trip yesterday on Twitch with Tony Hawk do a little live thing. I haven't like I've seen Dylan Francis do his own live thing. I do watch D Nice. Yeah, TZ, just setting them down is the best. And just 100% make sure your dust-free zone is level. That's the most important thing. And you won't have any, unless you're using a rounded, these are pretty good about the resin not falling off the side because there's an edge here. But normally the resin will just stop at the edge. Unless you put too much on, it'll find its way off. So that's why you limit your resin when you do the coasters. Joe, yeah, I've been catching every now and again. You're welcome.
Last layer.
Sandy Sanders says, I'm doing a 4-foot wood with resin wall sconce.
She's always doing something
Sconce
awesome.
torch this week.
Sandy has a grandbaby.
Finding Frenchie says, hey y'all, love your channel and I'm learning so much from your video tutorials.
Thanks.
Well, thank you, Frenchie. I assume that you are new to the channel. That name does not look familiar. It looks like a new name. Welcome. I hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Where are you from? Let us know where you're from. If you feel comfortable chatting, you can just sit back if you like. Thank you for your kind words and thank you for your support. I don't see why not, Teresa. If it's a small closet and you don't have a bunch of clothes in there, I don't see why not. If you just keep the door shut, I would definitely dust it out and yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work. I finally got my shelves for the dust-free zone. Stacy, awesome.
I call this piece underwater poinsettia.
We have a video on our YouTube channel. If you just type in Artist Till Death Dust Free Zone, it'll show you from start to finish how to make a pretty good size one. If you want, it's always better to have a good size dust free zone so that you have the confidence of getting a bigger board or making a lot more coasters so that get a lot more done, and I'm going to repeat myself, more confidence. That's really important, knowing that if you have a little bitty dust free zone, you're going to do a bunch of little bitty pieces and 1 or 2 at a time. If you have a multi-shelf dust free zone, like a shelf, if you can go spend, I would say it's like $70 for one of those shelves that we have over there for our dust free zone. They're super easy to put together. Just follow the instructions, wrap plastic around 3 sides of it, leave one side open for the door, cut another piece, tape one side on, tape the other side on with Velcro so you can open and shut it, and you can look in there. Put that plastic on each shelf, and you have a perfect dust-free zone. And you can put a 20 by 40 piece in there. That's big. That's a good size. It's the shelf that we have, I want to say 72 by 24 by 48, and there's 5 shelves. We use 2 of them for the dust-free zone. I have a brand new closet. Teresa got a brand new closet.
Teresa's got brand new everything right now.
Yeah.
That home build's looking really good.
Yeah, Baker's Rack is good for smaller stuff. A Baker's Rack is good for a bunch of coasters and like 12-inch rounds. Those are, it's a nice little thing. Multiple layers. Yeah, that's Gianna. Is that how you say that? Just go to our videos and go to the search thing. Put in "Artists Till Death Dust Free Zone," and I haven't put the whole thing together. I do everything from start to finish on there. That video is getting quite a few views lately. I'm moving on up to Dust Free Closet. That's a good idea. Got to make sure your shelves are nice and level. And if you can't afford something like that, which is understandable, go box hunting. If you can go to like liquor stores or grocery stores, if they have boxes, find a box that's quite a bit bigger on both sides than a piece that you have, and all you have to do is put that right over the top of it. Just turn it upside down, put it over the top, and you have a great dust-free zone right on your table.
I think he looks cool.
Looks awesome, babe.
This is my underwater poinsettia.
Poinsettia.
I feel like something.
Sorry, y'all, I'm putting my airbrush back together. I have 2 or 3 airbrushes in there with just this, and you can just put a trigger on there.
You need to get another one of those mount things and to like put it over here.
Well, I would just need to split off, or just get a quick disconnect for these two as well.
I'm creating a mixture of.
Finding Frenchie says, first time joining live. From Iowa, been doing mostly epoxy countertops, and now branching out into floating headboards. Wow. Beige stone coat, epoxy mostly, art coat arriving on Monday. Man, I would love to see some of those headboards and your countertops. It's funny because that's what we started. We started out kind of backwards too. We went from using acrylic, doing acrylic pours, and then we started messing with resin, just doing, you know, practicing and experimenting, and then we just went straight to countertops. No business doing that.
No business
we
whatsoever.
did do quite a few countertops though, and stuff after we learned. But it was fun. I mean, why not just jump in head first, you know? What are you gonna do? Might as well. There's a Canadian distributor for Stone Coat now.
Good. I would love to start referring people.
Oh, use Stone Coat epoxy mostly. Art Coat. Okay, I see. Frenchie says, I have never used Art Coat before. Always the countertop epoxy. What is the major differences other than UV protection?
The 2 hour working difference?
Yeah, you have at least 2 hour working difference. If you're making, something big like a large, you mix it,
Hi, Daniel.
separate it into different
Okay.
cups so that it's not sitting there boiling up,
All right. Thank you.
There's no odor. I don't think there's odor in Stone Coat either, in countertop. And like a lot of other, like we've used other resins where you're doing a awesome big piece or even a small piece, and you want to add some color, or you want to add a swipe, or you want to tilt a color, and you hit it with heat, that kind of activates the whole thing with other resins. And so you could possibly lose a part that you like a lot. But with Art Coat, if you let it set there for a good 10-15 minutes and it's settling and it's nice, obviously it's going to continue to move a little or sell up. But if you just hit one area that maybe you've got a fly in, or you've got a piece of hair, or you want to kind of move it around, if you just hit that area, only that area moves until you heat the rest of it up. And that's a really good thing to have in that quality.
This is something that Judy gave me. It's like black on both sides. One
Judy
side.
says, good morning, got my shirt. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Alright, I'm gonna try TG's
I
recommendation.
sent you an email with a picture of a countertop I created in my house earlier this week.
Awesome.
We'll have to check it out.
Full disclosure, with everything going
Webster
on,
City, Iowa.
emails are like pretty low on my, and they shouldn't be. That's not how good businesses run, but I've gotten really bad about checking emails just because everything happening. All right, TG, doing this your way, girl.
I forgot about this little fella.
Oh no!
What?
I'll just use your other one.
Look at this, y'all. Nice little print. 8x10. Where is that piece at? We still have the original, by the way. We do have prints of it, though. So if anybody's interested in this little guy, we have this in 5x7, 8.5x11, and 11x14.
Okay, that doesn't look like any petal I have ever seen. Okay, cool.
Gina says, is that a certain paper you are using?
So the paper I was using before is black cardstock. This feels like not that. This feels almost rubbery. I got it from
Oh,
Judy.
yeah. That's like that feels like really thick Yupo.
All right, I'm going rogue, and then I'm gonna try TG's thing.
Denise says, I need a shirt that says trained by artist till death. Still, I'd wear it proudly every day and everywhere. Thank you. 87 Art Studio, morning. It's a beautiful Texas Saturday. It sure is.
All right, so what I just did was put some blending solution, alcohol, and this Copic blue-green down, and I'm just drying it out. What I'm hoping happens is it picks up that color as I push my petals. But in order to ensure that it doesn't just mix all willy-nilly, you have to make sure it's dry. At least that's my e-science understanding about why people dry inks before stuff happens. I'll probably go faster with a heat gun, but I don't know what this substance is, and I don't know if it'll warp with
Can you see my comments? Monica, what are you saying, Monica? Where's your comments at? If you go to Stonecoat Facebook and type in Sage, it should bring you to them.
to the
What do
Canadian
you-
distributor.
It's grayed out.
Black center, because regular. In fact, I may drop some sunshine yellow into the center as well. Don't know if this is going to be cute or not, but it's a test. We're all learning here, right? It's a learning situation.
A friend of mine asked me to do a lip piece, but she wanted the Knoxville skyline on the top of the lip.
That's fun.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun to do a neon. I'd love to do a Texas flag lip piece with the Dallas skyline in neon over the top and then drips down the bottom. Oh, maybe I didn't see that, but maybe you said a word that Facebook didn't like. Sometimes it'll do that. It'll say, and sometimes if these questions go fast or comments they go by fast, we don't see them. And sometimes it'll just gray it out so that even if you say ASS or SHIT, like sometimes it'll gray stuff out, even crap, like
It's very
it
sensitive.
just does it. We don't mess with that. Or if a mod thinks maybe the question was either not relevant or the question wasn't, I don't know.
We didn't do it. What are you saying?
Oh yeah, you can't post the email. What do you need to post the email for? We can do it for you, or one of the... Alright, Frenchie, we'll take a look at that. Frenchie said, sent you a text message to your 9996 number with photos of the countertops. Awesome. We'll take a look at that.
There it is.
And we just got it. Man, there's so much stuff on this here. I keep getting lint on me.
I'm also figuring if you blow it a little bit and back off, it helps to not create too much of a point there at the end. Which the point is fun for me though, but I'm trying to be a well-rounded alcohol ink human.
That's fun.
I don't want to be cocky or anything, but I think I'm figuring this stuff out.
It is 11 o'clock, babe.
I know. I see where he is. Got an eye on our internet tech person.
We're gonna have to wrap this up shortly. We have the internet tech guy coming to take a look at our cable. It's always pausing, and then it says lost connection. It does it, I would say, 5 times an hour, maybe even more.
That's pretty bad.
So, and it sucks if you're like watching something and it goes out, and if you're not here, like if you're sitting there and it goes out, it'll pause, like it froze, you can change the channel and change it back, and it goes back to the TV. But if not, it cuts out for 2 or 3 minutes. So if you're watching something and it's like, if you want the lotto numbers and it's like, and your lotto numbers are 4, and then it's like,
signal.
There you go. I haven't bought lotto numbers in a long time. I have never tried Ligari products. And Frenchie, we unfortunately do not sell sample jars of just resin. She says, I'm wanting to try the product before investing in. It's an amazing product. You will not be disappointed.
Just get one color.
Yeah, just get like a blue diamond or a just get one of our kits. What does one of our kits have in it?
We have a number of kits.
Yeah. Just get like 2 or 3 colors, and you will be, we promise you'll be happy with them.
Ask the people in the room. A lot of them have tried the Just Resin pigments.
Oh, speaking of lotto numbers, I need to check mine.
It's so fun how it blows out, and then because I have that base of blue out here, it just picks it up as it like goes through it.
Yeah, that's nice. Doop 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 doop.
Are you going to Michael Graves's for a quote?
At 1. I'm hungry.
Mama's
Wanting colors to create northern light effects.
So you're gonna need transparents for that, or
Yeah.
at least translucents.
You're gonna need some transparents. You're gonna need a couple.
Some white.
Some white, some sparkle. I would say maybe put a couple of like metallics in there just to give it a good shimmer in spots. But yeah, I would definitely use transparents. We have over 700 colors in our store right over there.
Right there.
Right there. Are you just about finished?
Yeah, I'm doing my center petals, and then I'll be done.
And that is just like in a terrible spot. We need to put a camera on the opposite side of you. Since you're right-handed.
Yeah. Ew.
Sounds good. Thanks for the advice. how soon do you ship after order is received?
As long as I've got it in stock, which 98% of the time everything's in stock. If you can order it, it's in stock. We ship same day.
And Frenchie, we have a sale going on right now, a Mother's Day sale at artisttilldeath.com. There he is. It's 20% off. No, I'm sorry, 12%. All right, I gotta go get this door. Babe, wrap it up, babe.
Yep.
Well, you wanna come with me?
All right, you guys. Hopefully, by the next time we come onto this live feed, we will have better internet. So, yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I did bad thing and fell asleep with makeup on, so I have raccoon eyes. Anyways, I gotta deal with the internet guy, and he's about to be testing things. Don't forget that we have a Core With Us class on May 25th. It's a volume 2. It is a swipe focused class. It will be very 101, very chill, very follow along. Find the information everywhere that ATD is found. Read all of these things. Follow us on social media, and we will check you guys out. Tomorrow we'll probably go live early, but we'll post in ATD's for people just to be sure. That you guys know. Anyways, till next time, we love you guys so much. Be kind to one another. You never know what someone's going through. And we'll see y'all mañana. Bye. Bye. Hey.